our young professionals, so a lot of you're our students, you're our graduates, you're our apprentices and our young members. And you make up about 26% of our membership. Now that's quite a high proportion, and you are a very important part of the institution. And we want to continue to support, to nurture and to grow our young professionals. But not only that, we also want to highlight and celebrate the great talent that we have in you as a body of young professionals. And we've seen some of that here today. And so I was therefore absolutely delighted that we had our first ever National Young Apprentice of the Year here today, so that was Erin Ruddy. And also the incredible shortlisted apprentices as well, all of them hugely deserving. But also our Young Professional of the Year, Nicola Blaney. So young professionals are the future of the institution. And it was very apt that the overarching theme for today was the future of transport. You get the theme, I think. And certainly today's dynamic programme, and it really has been dynamic, was created by our Young Professional Network. And so thank you very much indeed for that. Now, I hope that many of you have met some of our Young Professional Network members today, because they come from a very wide range of our stakeholder organisations across the industry and supply chain. And it's great to see so many of your employers supporting you and your professional development by encouraging you to be part of the network, but also supporting you to attend today. Because that investment in you by not only your institution but your employers is absolutely critical. Through events like this, we can continue to address issues that are important to you in your early years of your career. And today we've debated and examined how the next generation of leaders will shape, how you'll influence, and how you'll drive the highways and transportation sector. And those things have been explored under sort of 4 themes, or 4 hubs covering inspiration, technology and innovation, and learning and people and projects. And we've been really fortunate to have over 20 industry leaders and influencers sharing their insights throughout the day. And the aim of this action-packed conference was to help to identify some key themes and ideas for our Young Professional Network to take forward at a national level. So this isn't something that we just all come together and we just leave it. This is something that we come together and drive this forward in the work of our young professionals and through the wider work of the institution. So all the things that you've been listening to, all the comments that you've been making, we do want to take forward. And so some of the things that I was sort of thinking about when listening to the conversations, both from the presenters but in conversations more informally, some of the things that come through very much today is obviously how we as a sector and as businesses, as individuals, gear up to the transformation that technology and innovation will have and is having on our sector, and how we get to the forefront of that curve rather than running after it and letting others come in and take our space. Also the new skills that we will need to have to be able to operate in this changing world. But also how we deliver. We're here to deliver for customers and the public, tangible things, and remembering what the user and the importance of the user. Also the importance of your professional development and your career paths so that you can reach the potential that you all have. Also to collaborate, and to engage and to network. You're very good at networking, extremely good. The noise levels in the breakouts and in the informal sessions is great. But also it's quite clear you want your voice to be heard. And we can give you opportunities to influence emerging policy and technical agendas through the network and through CIHT. And also, key thing is how we equip ourselves to work and deliver things effectively within this world of so much uncertainty. and there were many, many more things that came through. So we want to work with our young professionals to develop these ideas and thoughts and initiatives, and certainly that's what we will do as we move forward from today. And of course, I think Going Lions mentioned earlier this morning that our young professionals are working and going to get some support from the Rhys Jeffries Road Fund to develop futures thinking, not only through CIHT but the wider community of those working in transport. So it's a hugely exciting opportunity for anybody that wants to get involved. So if you are interested in being active and making a difference, please get in touch with any of the staff here or through Ed as well, and make yourselves known, because the more that we can galvanise around these issues and the more input we can have, the more influence that you and CIHT and young professionals in transport can have. So CIHT and our young professionals are passionate. They are passionate about making sure that highways and transportation is a career choice that is attractive to everybody. And when I look out, on this audience, this is not normally the composition of the audience that I talk to. You're much more diverse than some of the industry audiences that I engage with. And that is hugely encouraging and refreshing and very, very welcome. And we are taking a lead in really developing more opportunities to bring more people into the sector, because the things that you do are so important. And it's a really great time to actually come into highways and transportation. We're going to be launching a number of things coming up in the new year to support our young professionals in their careers. We will have a new professional development framework that's going to be launched early in the new year. And that's really going to enable people across the sector to develop your knowledge and skills while working towards your professional registration. We're also going to be providing more training and earmarking accreditation through a new accreditation scheme. So the CPD opportunities are going to be much more at the forefront of what we do so that you can engage more readily. At various points during the day, and I've already alluded to this, you will have heard or you will have thought about, hopefully, or you might have seen how diversity and inclusion is so important to what we do and what we champion as an institution. And we're working with many of your companies and your employers to really change the whole makeup of highways and transportation, making it much more diverse, making it much more inclusive, so everybody can feel that they are valued within this sector. And certainly as young professionals, you are a key part to what I think is an extremely exciting transformation of highways and transportation. So please get behind us and support us on that. And we will be able to make a real difference with your help and support. So for those of you who are not members of CIHT, and I can't believe that there are many of you in here, I hope you've seen some of the benefits of joining today. But in case you're still not sure, then let me just remind you of the things that we do as an institution, as you do as individuals. We make a real difference to people's lives. It's not a theoretical concept that we deal with. It's not moving money around the globe by the press of a button. It's actually really delivering on the ground to people, making a difference to their lives, making their life chances different, connecting communities, regenerating areas through the transport that we provide. And also, not only that, but making a difference to the environmental agenda. The whole issue around climate change is so, so important, and we can make a huge difference, and we need to get on and do more of that. And also to support the economy, regardless of what sort of Brexit or non-Brexit or whatever we have. So why wouldn't you join? Why wouldn't you come together to make that difference? A lot of that is in your hands, not in the hands of an institution, but all we can do and what we can do is take that and funnel that through in a concerted, consistent way. So I'd like to take this opportunity now to thank all our sponsors who have helped us put on this great event today, and also to thank you hugely for your active participation. I'd also like to thank Ed, who's the chair of our Young Professional Network, and his colleagues in the Young Professional Network, and the staff team who've all worked really hard to put this on. And can I just also remind you to fill in the feedback form to allow us to reflect and get this better each year as we keep delivering for you. So as young professionals, you are faced with a hugely diverse and growing number of challenges and opportunities. So you must be bold and inspirational in what you do, both individually and collectively. But I really believe that the future of highways and transportation is in safe hands, with you who are extremely impressive and talented rising stars. So many thanks to you today for your participation, and I want to wish you a very safe journey home. But before you depart, and to celebrate the success of today and to celebrate your success, can I please ask you to come and join us if you can for a chat and a drink at the reception that follows shortly. And I'll also say, hopefully see you and more of your colleagues at our second Young Professional Conference this time next year. So thank you all very much indeed.